Good morning. We are back in Siberia, or so we think, because the temperature is minus ridiculous. But we love our jobs, so the cold doesn't bother us. We are going to be finishing off our snagging on our rubber roof, and then we're going to be setting out inside for the block work, which will build up the dividing wall and the small porch area to the front door as well. So we are going to be putting this block wall in now. We were going to put a stud wall in, however we've got some blocks left over and we figured that we'd use them all. So we're going to do a block wall instead. So it's going to be a dividing wall. This is going to be kept as a garage and this will be the new room. We've got our marks here for where our doorway is going to go, and we've based those off the plans on there. So we're going to build these up with block. We're going to stick a lintel on and tie them into the walls, and we'll set up a time lapse and you can watch. One more job before we break up for the Christmas holidays. It is the 23rd of December, it's 3 o'clock, and we are going to be levelling this floor here. We'll put down some self-levelling compound, and then when we come back after the new year, it will be nice and dry, we can damp proof it and we can start installing our floor. So we'll set up a time lapse and we'll let you watch. And happy Christmas and happy New Year. Good morning. We are back after Christmas and New Year holidays on our garage extension and conversion. We're back in Ickbarrow and we are going to be doing the internal work now. Most of the external work, barring a step that we need to put in by the front door, has been done. So we've got about 2.5–3 weeks worth of internal work, and then we are job done on this. So I'll turn you around and I'll show you where we're up to so far. So we have got the floor in. So what we have done is we have damp proofed the floor, we self-leveled it, we damp proofed it, we put some 100mm insulation down, and we put some 22mm tongue and groove chipboard down. The reason we haven't done this section is because we've got a little bit of work to do to the drainage, and then we can put the rest of this in. The goal for today will be to do drainage. It will be to extend this pipework through this wall here to where this sink is going to be eventually. And then we've also got a stud partition wall to put up there, and it will go up there as well. That way we're going to create a little porch area for the customer, so when they walk in through here, this is an independent room and we've got a little porch through to the kitchen, which is there. Matt's making a cup of tea, bless him, and I'll set up a time lapse and you can watch us do the drainage and the pipe work. So we come onto our porch area now that we're going to build out of stud. We've got our markings on the floor for where our porch is going to go. This is where our saw plates will go, and then we'll run studs up the wall and we'll put our header plates in, and that'll form a shell. But before we do that, we need to do our door casing. Now our door is going to be a standard 762mm door, so we'll work out our door casing, and that way we can work out where our jambs for our door casing go, and we can base our stud work around that. Another day, another dollar. We are back at our extension conversion of the garage and ink barrel, and today we are going to be seeing the first fix electrical go in, and we are also going to finish the stud wall, which I'll turn you around and see. Made a start on it yesterday. We've got one more upright to go in, two more noggins. That's done and dusted. We are also going to be putting a stud wall up against this wall here, so we can get some insulation in, and we can also hide these pipes. So these are hot and cold for this sink, and also the waste for this sink as well. So we'll put some studs up, and that way when we plasterboard up, we can hide everything behind the studs. I do not like dabbing plasterboard to hide pipes. So I'll set up a time lapse and you can see what we do in the day. plasterboarding is coming on well. We've got the ceiling done. We've got most of the walls done apart from a few things like the reveals. We've still got to board in here. We have boxed in the cooker vent, and that is coming out there. Still need to put a vent on that. And at the moment Isaac is putting the door casing for this partition wall in. So the plasterboarding's finished and we are now going to be doing the plastering today. So we're going to be doing the ceiling and the walls in the main room. However, the porchway still needs to be plasterboarded. That's going to be done today. So time lapse and you can watch us do it.